Hi Taurus, welcome to your reading. This is going to be for mid-October. It is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If this one doesn't resonate, definitely check out those other placements. It is a general reading, so it may not resonate for everyone who watches. So we're going to get into your recent past, your current energy, and the near future, and then we'll look into whoever's on your mind, either your person or just someone that you are thinking about. So I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone who's returning. If you are new, welcome. I hope you'll stay. I do personal readings. That information's in the description box below if you'd like. All right, let's see what's going on for you guys. I'm seeing the Nine of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. It's like fortune after difficulty is what I want to say. So after a really tough and maybe even stressful time where you realize that you have really been through the gamut, all of a sudden things start to shift and change. Just when you might have wanted to throw your hands up and say, F it to the world, all of a sudden, boom, something happens and it restores your faith that things can actually work out. All right, I'm going to keep shuffling for just a second and we'll see. That feels good. Okay, so the recent past, we have the World in reverse with the Strength in reverse and the Eight of Cups. This is probably why, because there was something in your life that needed to close out and it was really stressing you or pulling on your energy, something that you needed to finally just throw your hands up and walk away from. Now we have the Three of Cups in reverse with the Page of Wands. And then we have the Four of Cups. In the near future, we have, it's funny because I saw the Death card in the deck while I was shuffling in reverse the same way, and now it's coming out. And then the Ten of Cups, and then the Seven of Pentacles. This is incredible energy. So I feel like there's a shift that you will have gone through. I say will have in the near future. Something really good is coming towards you. So I think you feel it. If something hasn't already shown up for you, it's like the energy's building up to let you know that things are about to shift. Could be in a small area, could be in a large area of your life, but it feels really good. Something needed to be handled and taken care of and released so that this new beginning could start. All right, so the overall energy is the Four of Wands. Okay, there's something around your home that needed to change. Either there needed to be a shift where I feel like there's a creative shift. That's one thing. Some of you could have just decided that you wanted to finally move in with someone and that helped. You walked away from the idea of not wanting to settle down and now all of a sudden you've shifted and decided, okay, maybe this can work and let's give it a shot. So that's just for a few of you. Others of you, I feel like there's a possibility of a marriage coming. For those of you that released anything that was stressing you out, it's like all of a sudden the universe is bringing this in. It's stability within the home. So it could be a relationship that's moving to the next level. I really like that energy. And then it could just be that you are finally feeling like you're settling in. If you've had to move recently, you walked away from an old place, you're getting settled in something new. Like I said, with the World in reverse and the Strength and then the Eight of Cups, it really took a lot for you to finally walk away from something that just really needed to end. If it was a job, you could feel a sense of relief and it's like, ugh, I don't have to carry any of this emotional strain with me anymore. And it very well could have been a relationship. So whatever it is that you are moving away from, it's a lot of emotional release, which is good because that can always weigh us down and pull on our strength and our ability to focus. So I'll clarify that for you in just a moment. Now in the current energy, we have the Three of Cups with the Page of Wands and the Four of Cups. There's a new opportunity after something that was really upsetting. The Three of Cups in reverse just means a feeling of not really wanting to go out, hang out, something wasn't feeling great. And then all of a sudden this Page of Wands energy comes in and either there's a new offer, maybe you're not seeing it quite yet, or you're feeling like I'm not sure, but I do think that there's a shift because the Page of Wands is about finding your passion again. So as you release that old energy, you start to get fired up and it's like now there's something coming towards you. And part of you might be looking at, some of the things that are still seated over here, but I think you're looking at it like, okay, I think I can do this. Let's see if this will work out. All right, let's look at the near future. So we have the Death in reverse with the Ten of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. After this big shift and change happens, then the Ten of Cups energy comes in. This is really feeling happy about the shifts that have happened. It could be around a move into a home, as well as deciding to settle down and get married. Maybe you finally feel like you can move forward in having children. Some of you might be in a place where you want to do so. If you're not at that age or stage, I get it. But this is having patience and watching things grow. Being able to take a step back and say, okay, this feels really good. I want to see how this is going to grow and develop. It's like you've got a renewed sense of faith around, like I said in the beginning, around things really being able to work out and going in the direction that you've always hoped that they would. All right, so let's clarify with the World in reverse and the Strength in reverse. What was getting you down or having you feel just drained that needed to be closed out? Let's see if we can get that energy. So we've got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Either you or another person had pulled back your energy and decided that you didn't have patience for something. If it wasn't growing, it wasn't growing. And I think that's what you felt. Like, this is just not going anywhere anymore. I've got to go. All right. And then we have the Ace of Cups. Yeah. Whether it be a loss of love, a loss of desire to put love into it, it's, oh, we had something fall out. Hold on. Let's see what that is. All right. So the Queen of Pentacles was kind of sideways. And I'm going to say there's a part of you that felt a little bit like, whether it be about your, hold on, I'm three different thoughts at one time. Let me see if I can get this out correctly. So there's a sense of, I just don't feel stable. I don't feel like myself. I'm having trouble focusing on the things that matter to me. And the Wheel of Fortune in reverse just says it wasn't taking you to the place that you wanted it to. So if this is a work situation, you could have felt like, okay, I don't have the feeling of independence, or I don't have the desire to continue to push forward. It's just not paying off the way that I had hoped it would. So I'm going to make a shift. For others of you, it could have been in a relationship where it was draining you. It could have been draining your finances. It could have been draining you in your motivation, things like that. And then the Ace of Pentacles showed up in the upright to say that there were new opportunities popping up around you. At the time, you may not have been able to see them, but they were there. Whatever's meant for you is not going to pass you by. But this is like you have a new opportunity to really change your life and make a choice to go in the direction where you know you're going to find the happiness that you want. And it's like Spirit's showing you this pentacle in this large size. Like, it's going to be right there in front of your face. And you may have seen it. It could have been a sign that said something, and you just had that moment of clarity. And it's like, okay, I get it. I get it. This is what I have to do in order to get what I truly desire. And then things start to move in a way that's like, oh, wait, I'm getting my passion back. Okay, now I see the direction that I need to go. Okay, it's all starting to make sense. Now with the Three of Cups and the Page of Wands in reverse, there's the Strength in the upright. So you regain your strength as you release any of this emotional baggage. Could just be an energy that you needed to work through. We do it all the time. We're always healing and releasing. It's until the day we go. That's what we're working through. So things can get lighter and easier. Absolutely. At moments you feel really, really, really strong. And I feel like that's where you are now. So you could be dealing with a Leo. We have Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. And we also have water. So Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio is what's coming out really strongly right now. So let's see with the Page of Wands and the Four of Cups. Then we have the Page of Wands again. That's to clarify for you that this is really a renewed state. In other words, things are going to start feeling really fiery again. You could be feeling yourself. Like, I know I'm in a position where I'm feeling good and looking good. It could just be that you wanted to do that for a partner. You could have walked away from a work situation and things are good with the partnership, and you're just like, I just feel fresh again. Like, things feel good and my strength is back, and I want to continue to go in this direction because it feels right. And for others of you, it could be that you left a situation a while ago and you finally just released it. And this was your opportunity to see things from a new perspective and get started and put yourself out there. Really put yourself out there. Now, with the Four of Cups, you may be hesitant to just take any offer, which is good. You're not going to accept anything less than everything. And your eye is going to be on the prize. So see how there's that light? It's like the light is being shown on the things that really, really matter to you. And you internalize that. It's like you know from a gut place that if it feels right, I'm going to do it. If it doesn't, then I'm not. All right. The Death and in reverse with the Ten of Cups. Look at that. There's the Four of Wands again. Some of you are really seriously going to end up in the relationship that you've been hoping for a really long time. This is all about a stable home, a happy relationship, marriage. For those of you that are in a good relationship, that's what I feel like is happening. You're moving to the next level and deciding that you really do want to have a family. Maybe at one point you had thought, that's just not what I want. But the Four of Wands has come out twice, and the Ten of Cups, all representing a happy home life. All right, so let's look at the Ten of Cups with the Seven of Pentacles. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles, which is about stability, independence, having that within the relationship and feeling really good within your own self, not just in the partnership, but on your own. So it's maintaining that while you watch things grow. That's a sense of, I just feel good with what's going on around me. I'm happy that I'm in a place finally where things are starting to look up, and I love it. It's really great energy. All right, now let's clear this up and look into whoever's on your mind. For those of you that are interested in staying for that portion, we'll see what's going on. It could be different than the main spread, because it seems like the main spread's for those of you that are really looking to settle down after having left something that was just too emotionally draining. And if it hasn't happened for you yet, you can look forward to it because it's definitely coming. All right, this is for Taurus and their person, please. All right. So your person's energy right now is the King of Swords with the Four of Wands, okay, the High Priestess, and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Yours is the Ace of Cups, in reverse. The Empress in reverse, the Six of Pentacles, and Justice. The overall is Temperance. Okay, for those of you that really want to be with this person and they haven't come to this place yet, I do feel like it's going to kind of blend with the main reading. So your person's holding something back, and I think it's about that they want to get engaged or they want long term and they want to tell you that this is what they really desire. They just haven't spoken up about it yet. They could be hiding something from you. Even if you're not with this person right now and you desire a return of a relationship, their intuition's kicking in. They just haven't said it up front to you yet. Either situation, it could apply. Now, the Seven of Pentacles could be that they finally realized, because it's in reverse, it's like they're not waiting anymore. They're not hesitating to move forward because their intuition's kicking them in the butt and saying, this is the one. Like, this is the person that you really want to settle down with. So get to moving. All right. And then your energy is the Ace of Cups in reverse with the Empress. This is going to be strange, and I would never normally say this, but I feel like the Ace of Cups in reverse just means really that you're not looking for something else. You may be a little bit discouraged at this point, feeling like you're giving so much to the relationship and that you just want balance instead of feeling like you give of yourself so much. But I feel like your person is about to surprise you. So if you feel a little bit defeated, I'm going to say don't, because something's about to shift and change. All right, so let's get the romance angels for you. This is for Taurus. All right. We have you deserve love. Of course you do. And then we have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other. Your bond deepens. And then trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. If this is something that's a little bit more new, then I can see where you might be a tad bit discouraged. But your person's definitely got a whole different mindset than you may be aware of. So trust. Please trust that this is going to move forward in the direction that you're hoping for, because I feel like you've been really trying to draw this into your life, and now it's finally starting to happen. And where disappointments in the past have discouraged you, don't let that be projected into this situation. I felt the need to say that for some of you, because those disappointments that we have, even if we've released, sometimes they can trickle in, and we can allow that to interfere with how we feel, or think that that person's going to be similar to someone we have dealt with. I just don't feel that with this person. All right, so let's get the advice, because they're asking you to be patient with the Temperance. The advice for Taurus, please. Okay, so we have the Six of Cups. That could be somebody returning from the past, but I think what they're saying is open up to what this person has to offer and be honest about how you feel and where you've been betrayed in the past. And then the Five of Pentacles with the Tower. So this is going to change. Lots is going to change. The things that you have left behind are not the same as what this relationship is. I think it's going to be a real shock to you when this person comes forward, because you may have felt like, oh my God, if they've walked away and you're not in this currently, you could be shocked at what they come back and say to you. If you're currently in the relationship, they're saying give it a chance, because this person is wanting to be with you. They don't want you to walk away. They realize that you've been hurt in the past and probably felt abandoned by other people. But like I said, you don't want to project that onto something new. So big changes are coming. They just want you to be prepared for that. Okay, so let's get the Lover's Oracle. This is for Taurus. Okay, so we have, life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. I love that. All right, and then we have passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. That's what I saw in the main reading. And then look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. Like I said, you don't want to allow something that has happened in the past to affect what's going on in the future or in the current moment. Let's see what's going on with the wisdom of the Oracle to close this out. I just saw the Orphan card, so some of you could really feel like there was abandonment issues that you've been dealing with, and that could have been part of what you were releasing in order to open up to this new situation. You're healing from that. That usually is a childhood wound. So we have go to the sea, or to the sea. That to me is going with the flow, really just sitting back. And then chop wood. This is to me more about finding balance within and physical stuff. I don't know why I say that with this card, but I do. I just feel like it's about physical, getting down to earth and moving your body, exercise, things like that. And then we have blessed and deep knowing. I think you do know deep down inside. And poised. That's that energy I was feeling, where you're feeling sexy or you're feeling good about you and fiery. And it reduces to a 12, which reduces to a 3. And that's about mind, body, and spirit, being poised in those areas of your life. I think that's what you're doing now. So the deep knowing is also a 7. You could be seeing a lot of 7s right now. Going with the flow and a deep knowing. That's trusting, knowing that you're blessed. I think this situation is blessed. So if you've been feeling strongly that this is really meant to be, this is just that indication that it is. And it's like you pray. She's praying right here in the circle, saying, I know, I really do, at the core of who I am, that this is the right situation. All right, my loves. I hope that helped. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you again for all your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. If you'd like a personal, that's in the description box. Hope you guys have an awesome mid-month, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Lots of love.